You need to fight. This is what you want, you fight for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what gave me strength. I fight for every role. I fight for every blessing. I fight, and I'm willing to do the work, and I fight because I haven't really had many people here.
When the cameras first caught Teyana Taylor stepping out of that black SUV, fans thought it was just another glamorous appearance. But as she turned to wave, everyone froze. Her hand brushed over what looked unmistakably like a baby bump. Within minutes, social media erupted. And before the night was over, one person's world was turned completely upside down. Iman Shumpert. For months, the internet had been whispering about Teyana's new chapter, her rumored relationship with actor Aaron Pierre, and how Iman seemed to be taking it all not so well. But nobody expected things to reach this level. Nobody imagined that a single photo could break the internet and reopen wounds that never truly healed. And that's where this story begins. Not with a pregnancy, but with heartbreak, silence, and a love that once looked unshakable. Because before this baby bump, before the new man, before the stunned faces online, there was a marriage that fans swore would last forever. Teyana and Iman were once Hollywood's it couple, that rare mix of talent, loyalty, and genuine chemistry that made people believe love could survive fame. They had the kind of connection that made headlines for all the right reasons. From dancing together on red carpets to laughing in interviews, it always seemed like they had found their perfect rhythm. But what people didn't see were the quiet cracks forming behind the smiles. Iman, once the NBA star with magnetic energy, started struggling when his career momentum slowed. Injuries, changes, and the pressure of staying relevant hit him hard. Teyana, on the other hand, was rising fast. Between music, acting, fashion, and directing, her creative world was exploding with opportunity. For a while, it looked like they were handling it as a team. But the truth was, the gap between them was widening. Friends say it started with small things: missed calls, tense silences. Iman wanted more time together while Teyana kept pushing for her next move. They loved each other, one insider said, but they were living two completely different lives. Then came the rumors. Whispers of Iman being seen out late, photos that didn't add up, nights that didn't end at home. Teyana tried to brush it off publicly, but the pain began showing in her music, her posts, her eyes. And when the cheating allegations finally hit the blogs, it was like someone had ripped the curtain open on a private storm. Even then, she tried to protect him, saying publicly that they were working through things, that no marriage is perfect. But deep down, she knew something had shifted forever. The trust was gone. The laughter that once came so easily now felt forced. The woman who had built her career on strength and authenticity couldn't keep pretending. So when Teyana quietly announced she and Iman were separating, it didn't come as a total shock, but it still broke hearts. The internet went into mourning mode. "Love is dead," one fan wrote under her post. But for Teyana, it wasn't about ending love, it was about reclaiming peace. For months after the split, she disappeared from the spotlight. No big interviews, no statements, just silence, the kind that speaks louder than words. And that's when a new name slowly started appearing next to hers: Aaron Pierre. Aaron was everything Iman wasn't at that moment: calm, grounded, quietly confident. A British actor known for his intense performances and private lifestyle. They met, sources say, through a mutual project, a creative collaboration that unexpectedly turned personal. At first, nobody believed it. Teyana and Aaron. It sounded too random. But then came the photos, the long glances, the quiet dinners, the chemistry that didn't need words. Fans began to notice how peaceful Teyana looked, how her energy felt lighter, softer. It was as if she had finally exhaled after years of holding her breath. Iman, however, wasn't handling it well. At first, he tried to play it cool, liking her posts, commenting supportively, pretending everything was fine. But the facade didn't last. Friends noticed his mood swings. The man who once radiated confidence now seemed lost, angry, unsure of where he fit in. Teyana's new world. And then came the night that changed everything. Teyana appeared at a high-profile Los Angeles event, elegant and radiant in a fitted cream dress that hugged her figure perfectly. Cameras flashed, people cheered, and she smiled, but when she placed her hand on her stomach, the world stopped. It wasn't the gesture itself, it was the softness in her expression, the kind that only expectant mothers have. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Is Teyana pregnant? Whose baby is it? Where's Iman? The chaos spread like wildfire. And before Teyana even got back to her car, the news had reached Iman. Sources close to him say he was blindsided. He didn't know. He hadn't been told. He found out like everyone else through social media. Imagine discovering your ex-wife, the woman you once called the love of your life, might be pregnant. Through a trending hashtag, one friend described his reaction as pure disbelief. "No, it can't be true. She would have told me," he kept repeating. But the photos were everywhere, crystal clear, undeniable. When Aaron Pierre was spotted arriving at the same event later that night, it was game over. The internet immediately connected the dots. Aaron and Teyana had been seen weeks before, hand in hand in London. Now she's glowing with a bump, and he's by her side. Fans didn't need confirmation, they already believed what they saw. But behind closed doors, the storm was brewing. Iman reportedly tried to reach out calls, messages, mutual friends, but Teyana kept her distance. She wasn't angry. She was protecting her peace. She'd been through enough heartbreak, enough public drama. She wasn't about to let anyone steal her happiness this time. Still, Iman wasn't ready to let go. Sources say he started spiraling, acting out, venting online, dropping cryptic posts about betrayal, timing, and truth. Fans quickly picked up on it. Some sided with him, arguing it was too soon for Teyana to move on. Others defended her, saying she deserved love after everything she endured. In the middle of it all was Aaron, the quiet, reserved actor, suddenly at the center of one of Hollywood's messiest emotional storms. For weeks, he said nothing. But when a paparazzi caught him outside a restaurant and asked if he was ready to be a father, he smiled gently. "I'm ready for whatever love brings." That one sentence melted the internet. Teyana began posting subtle but powerful messages about peace, healing, and rebirth. Photos captured a woman who wasn't running from her past. She was finally free from it. Iman, however, struggled to accept it. Insiders say he broke down in tears after seeing Teyana laughing at an event with Aaron beside her. It wasn't jealousy, they said. It was grief. The realization that the chapter was truly over. Then came a move that shocked everyone. He unfollowed Teyana on social media. It might seem small, but for fans who watched their love story unfold online, it felt like the final goodbye. But this isn't just a story of heartbreak, it's also one of growth. For Teyana, that baby bump wasn't just a surprise. It was a symbol, a sign that she had survived everything that tried to break her. From public humiliation to private pain, she had come out stronger, softer, and ready for a new beginning. When she finally addressed the speculation, she didn't confirm or deny anything directly. She simply said, "I'm in a season of love. Real love, the kind that brings peace." That was all she needed to say. Iman, on the other hand, focused on co-parenting and rebuilding himself. In a recent interview, he acknowledged he would always love Teyana for the family they built, but admitted that some things aren't meant to last forever. It was the first time he publicly acknowledged he was letting go. Fans flooded social media with support for both. One wrote, "Love doesn't die, it just evolves." Perhaps that's the truth here. Beyond the headlines and viral photos, what we see are two people who once shared something real and are now learning to exist separately, without hate, still. That night, the night of the baby bump reveal, will be remembered as one of the most emotional pop culture moments in recent memory. It symbolized a chapter closing and another beginning. It showed growth, acceptance, and the courage it takes to step into a new phase of life under the world's spotlight. In the end, Teyana Taylor's story isn't about betrayal or revenge. It's about rebirth, a woman who learned to love herself enough to walk away, to heal, and to find joy again even if it shocked the world. And for Iman, it's about facing the hardest truth. Sometimes the person you thought you'd spend forever with was only meant to teach you how to grow. Weeks later, cameras caught him quietly leaving an event. He didn't smile. He just nodded, eyes down, as if he'd finally made peace with what was gone. And somewhere out there, Teyana, glowing and unbothered, is finally living the life she always deserved, a life filled with love, peace, and maybe, just maybe, a brand new beginning growing right beneath her heart.